Welcome back. Let's get into this chat. I'm seeing that you guys are being encouraged not only from your higher self, but a higher purpose, a higher being to focus on your spiritual journey. I feel like at times y'all still get attached to like the temptation of, the outside things outside of yourself or the fulfillment from things outside of yourself. It starts with us, right? It starts with us. How can we tend and want anything else outside of ourselves? Oh, that's right. That's right. Because we skipped those steps during our childhood, right? Instead of waiting to have a boyfriend or a girlfriend, you probably got one anyway. Instead of waiting to have sexual relations, you probably indulged anyway, right? Didn't know any better, didn't know what the end result could be, the horrors that were behind certain things. But it's okay. If you knew better, you would do better, right? It's the earthly plane. Don't beat yourself up. You learn the lesson that you're never learning whenever you blame people or even blame yourself. You're never learning. So the main thing is you know what it is that you're supposed to do in life. You know that you should focus on your spiritual journey. You know that you should be more like damn near like make a vow to yourself to stay on track is what needs to be happening. But I feel like deep down y'all know that you should put like more attention to your faith. You should put more attention to whomever or whatever it is that you worship, right? Some of you guys are being encouraged to bring something to bring attention to something. Maybe to show more gratitude, maybe to be more aware of your like who you are and the things that you're capable of. You guys are, I'm most definitely seeing that you are being called to become a spiritual leader. To start bringing more attention to spirituality. That's some of you guys' destiny. Like to help people come into self-discovery and to just spread attention on spirituality. But how can we get to our destiny if we're still in this South Node energy? Our destiny and purpose lies in our North Node, where our God and Goddess energy lies. We still have the capability of being low vibrational, you know? So it's like we still have more work to do. So at times our higher self and subconscious self could be on a whole nother page, like we was talking about in the previous video. And our conscious selves could be on a whole nother page, just not realizing or seeing certain things, but deep down inside there's always this inner knowing. But maybe we will always be confused or hesitant on it because shit, we're still progressing and learning, which is totally fine. That's what you're here for. You're not too far behind. You're exactly where you need to be. If you feel like you could put more effort on your journey, then do that, of course. But don't rush. Don't beat yourself up about, oh, I'm too far behind. Oh, I'm still in the same place that I've been 2 years ago. Like, whole time we could really be our worst enemy. Like, girl, do you know how much progress you done made? We just be talking to ourselves or about ourselves like, oh my gosh, beating ourselves up about stuff. It's not necessary. But the whole message was judgment has been made for you guys to start bringing more attention to spirituality and to also start paying more attention to your spiritual journey, to be more focused, to be more dedicated. When you do this, you will be happy. You will be joyful every single day. I'm not exaggerating. Every single day. You would have stepped in that North Node energy to where you have been accessible to this, to what was always destined and meant for you to happen, but it was just up to you to get there, right? You are not the same as everyone. And everybody is amazing, right? Everybody are gods and goddesses. I mean, like I said, we still have work to do to be in that energy, but we all are spiritual. Like, it's just being in this earthly plane, talking about being on the earthly plane. You guys were chosen for certain things. You guys do not have the same mindset or belief systems as a lot of people. Some people may look at you as a person that's just non-traditional, rebel, go for what you want, do what you want. Be committed to your spiritual journey. Don't get distracted, sidetracked for things outside of yourself. You've been doing that since you were a youngin'. And now look, we back at square one to where we have to heal. The first thing that we should have focused on, right? If not healing, at least becoming aware of things. But you guys are most definitely spiritual leaders, and I feel like you still have certain work to do, but I feel like you're ready. Your spiritual team, your higher self, this is your calling. I feel like the call has been made. Judgment has been made. You're being encouraged. You're being encouraged to promote balance in your life, to focus on your priorities, and maybe to, like, because maybe some things you are focused on, but you're not focused on the right things. And in your mind, you feel like this the right thing. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do, but it's like deep down, it's something else. You know how to be like, you cold, you hot, you warm. It's like it's giving you warm. You right on the money, you right on it, but it's it's not hot. We still in that warm area. Like, you warm though. At least you're not cold. So trust me, you've been making progress. I told you exactly where you need to be right now. But if you don't believe that, trust me, it will always be the opposite. And anybody that's telling it to you, you will always think they just dry talking, going in and out the other ear. But please go watch part 1 of this video. This was, I don't really want to say like a part anything, but I did get inspired to create this based off of the first video. So I guess it's a part 2, but a more in-depth version rather than a more of an add-on instead of, anyways. But yeah, that's pretty much what I'm seeing for you. Okay, you have a higher purpose and calling than you thought you did. And I feel like y'all can be individuals who put more attention to this and bring attention to this, and you are committed to this. Trust. So just keep on being consistent in this energy. You will see major results, and the major results will go towards your energy, your finances, prosperity, your health, just emotions, like everything, to be honest, just everything. Keep on believing in what you believe, even if you know people may not agree to it, support you. Baby, you don't serve them, worship them. You're not here for them. Because then when they get into a certain vibration and frequency, then they'll get reminded of the work that you did, and they'll thank you for it. But until then, you got to keep moving forward. You got to do what you got to do for you, your higher self, and the greater good. Don't rush. It's not a competition. Don't beat yourself up about things, because you're never learning the lesson when you do so. I will see you guys in the next video. Stay safe and dangerous. Ending this message, but never my love for you. Ashe.